All right, we are back. A little cloudy, overcast today. It's going to be starting the rainy season soon. Cat's got a cough. He's going to get his nuts chopped soon. We got to not feed him breakfast for a day and then take him in the morning. And for some reason that gets forgotten every single day. So maybe this week coming up we'll get that remembered and get him not fed so he can go get his nut surgery. This is a rack, needs some work still, but I'm going to put some water filters there just for smell and particulates and just basic filters. They're large size but basic function. And this guy's selling breakfast. Cat's taking a poop. And I got to get that installed. Still I'm not going to be drinking that water, but it'll at least get it cleaned up a little bit before it makes it to the house. It's better than nothing. The well is good. We don't have sand or anything in it, but just something I wanted to do, just because you never know. And we got the white chickens down here in the chicken tractor. Sometimes they like the baby food more, so they'll come down here and hang out. And the cat will likely go in there and shoo them out in a second. He likes to go in there and eat that stuff himself. But these damn little chickens, the red ones, that's their egg laying station over there for some reason. They want to go right where all the cobras and other snakes are going to be hiding, and when we go pick up the chicken eggs, that's where the chickens want to lay them. But hindsight on this situation here is these were $3 chickens we got on the side of the road, these white ones that I've mentioned before a million times, I'm sure. But they're laying eggs as soon as we bought them for $3. And then these baby chickens over here, they were like $1 each, but I've had to feed them for the last 3 months. And they haven't made a single egg yet. And I heard one crowing the other day. So when you get fertilized eggs or baby chicks of this particular variety, you don't know if it's male or female. So it sounds like we've got some males. And Kuya thinks that out of the 19 red chickens we have, he thinks we got 10 roosters. So we already gave one away. I'm probably going to eat a couple more. And they'll make good chicken nuggets. But it's 7:45 a.m. here, and these chickens, they love the scratching and being outside, but they really love the shade under the a cassava plant, which cassava makes tapioca. So they really love being under there, because under their metal roof over there, it's a little warm. Get him, Katie. It's warm during the day in the direct sun, so in there, it's heaven for them. It's cooler, they can scratch. Here's our status update on the reinforcement for the solar racking. So we did an experiment. I only got 4 20-foot poles, and my construction guy, he welded this in. I learned how to weld, so but welding this tubing, this thin wall tubing, is not easy. It's easier to pop holes in it than actually get a good weld, and so I let him take that over before I got in here and screwed it up, and he did a great job. He did a better job than I would have done. So I was just gonna weld it on the side right here and just have it go up, but he actually did it more structural, so he actually did it right to the edge, which I wasn't going to do. I was just going to stick it right here and just go up. So he did a much better job, so I can recognize my shortcomings and let him do it for me. So that's what he's going to be doing. I'll get some more, and we'll go the opposite direction on the other side. So this side's going like this, and the other side's going to go like this. So make an X. And we'll get the other ones done too. The metal tubing here is cheaper than wood because they don't let them cut down trees legally in the Philippines because they had a lot of illegal logging and other stuff happening. So even though wood is a renewable resource, they don't mess with the wood, so they'd rather do the steel, and that's fine. The chickens got in here, since they're roaming as they wish, they got in here and they scratched down a couple of these plants. So Kuya got in some bamboo and put a little fence around them, and I don't know if he's experimenting or we ran out of bamboo or what, but these guys are doing pretty good. He hates my automatic sprinkler here, so he just does it by hand. And if he's not around, which he's not going to be around for a couple of weeks, he's going home to visit his family, which is an 8-hour trip for him to go home by bus. So he's leaving today. He's going to go home and visit them. So that automatic sprinkler is going to be getting a lot of use. I'm not sure if you can hear it or not, but we got a chicken crying for help over there. His ass hurts from laying the egg. Still got this hole here, and it's doing its job. There was a chicken that was found in the bottom of it. I had to save, so I check it every once in a while. Check it here today, and since we're on a farm, we don't have a trash service that'll pick up that stuff. So that's our dig a hole and bury it trash service. I don't want to put plastic or other junk in there, so we just put concrete, and we need to put those tiles that are sitting out there by the road in there. I thought about using it somewhere, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. And if you put it somewhere that you're walking, those things are sharp. You'll end up cutting yourself. So next project is going to be put a roof over this well pump. And that welding out there is going to give us a lot of spare square tubing to accomplish that without having to buy any extra. This is the water from the washing machine. So I ran an experiment. These are all okra. This row right here was getting water, supplemental water from the washing machine. So I ran an experiment for a couple of weeks to see if these produced any more okra or did anything different. And they actually look a little bit stronger than the others. So this first row right here, it's slight difference. And if I didn't tell you that, you wouldn't know. And I don't really even know. So it didn't kill them. And I think it gave them more nutrients via the phosphate and other stuff that's in that soap. So kind of cool experiment. And the okra doesn't taste like soap, so that's good. Probably causes cancer in laboratory rats. We had a little bit of drama with septic tank. So in the U.S., anytime you say the word septic tank, you're looking at a massive bill. But here in the Philippines, there's no need for concern. We now have all this sand right here is all from digging the hole for the septic tank. This was dirt before, but this is really fortified in dirt and edged up to the house properly and all that kind of stuff, where before it wasn't. So this is an outdoor bathroom and stuff, but that septic tank was fine because that's on a separate septic tank that's behind the little shed called a cubo right there. But there's a bathroom in there downstairs that was using a septic tank. It was actually under the kitchen. You can't access it, but that's what they do here. They put a septic tank in the ground under the kitchen without proper venting or anything like that. So that was a bad freaking idea. Anyways, so what my guys did was dig a 6-foot deep hole, 5 feet by 5 feet. And they put hollow block concrete in there, and it's right here. It's a big ass hole. I mean, big hole. Put hollow blocks along the sides, and they put a hollow block in the center, and then they put an overflow, and they did all that. So now we have a septic tank that'll last us forever. just because it's only serving one toilet. That's it. The showers, they go into here. So all the sinks and the showers, they go into this tank right here. And this was added also because they were just going like that blue pipe going into the neighbor's yard. So this is gross, but there's more pipes that lead into that. So septic tank's done. That'll never get full. It's fine. There's a clean out. There's an air vent. So the guys did it right. And they did a great job. And guess what it cost me? $200. No permits, no drama. They dug a hole. Cost me 2 weeks worth of labor of them doing something more productive, but that's fine. They got it done. I treated them to a massage down on Walking Street in Angeles City, so they got to see the red light district and experience that for the first time, and then they both had their first massages, so that was cool. I told them if there was any happy endings, they'd have to pay for that on their own, and I didn't see anybody getting out any cash, so I'm sure they didn't partake in that. And the place I took them, they don't offer happy endings, so it's fine. The gate broke, and I was out here for an afternoon learning to weld, and that didn't turn out great, so my construction guy, he works there full time. He makes about $10 a day. He came out here and he reinforced it and fixed it, and so that's good. Yeah, he's happy to get $10 a day. That's what one of the things that's awesome out here is. You might not get the same type of quality, but if you're not particular and you just want some shit done and they have the skills to do it, they'll do it. Just like this tile right here. I didn't lay a single tile. And this is not a donkey's dick. This is some kind of squash. It just looks like a donkey's dick. So Ukai's still following me. The onion patch is done, and they're not doing anything else with it. They didn't like the yield that they got from this particular piece of land on the onions, so they've got another piece of land way over here that they get better yield on, so they're just going to abandon that property and sell it. So we're going to have some riffraff over there probably eventually. We'll see. Over here, there's nothing going on, but we cleaned it up. There was a big whatever plant here, and it didn't really fit the mix, so cat's biting me. So we got rid of that and brought in some fill, raised that up. No, we didn't bring in any fill. We used the water or the dirt from the septic tank hole. So that's good. The new battery is in progress. It's working. I still have some cleanup to do. I got some bus bars that need to be attached and fixed up. I'll show you. Kuya is living in here now. So we got him set up. He's fine. This thing doesn't make noise, but occasionally turns on the fan. So the battery's down here, not in the way. It's doing fine. It's doing its job, and that has gotten us a lot better. Making it through the night without an issue anymore. Had family come over, and we're 33%. Oh, here we go. So this is what it sounds like when it cranks up. Right now it's super cloudy out, and we're cranking in 5 kilowatt hours. The house isn't using much, so we turned everything off to get us some power because it's going to be cloudy today. But we're throwing 4 kilowatt hours into the battery, and it's 8 a.m. and we're at 33%, so we're looking good. I still got to clean up. This is my bus bar mess for now. I'm gonna get these guys. Those ones over there are crappier and don't look as cool. I'm gonna get these guys mounted to the wall and run the wires and do that right. I'm keeping an eye out for a different breaker. This breaker is 250 amps, and I can get 300 amps from those solar panels. So now that I have the batteries that can accept that much, I want to get a bigger breaker. Problem is they're freaking expensive. Once you go over 250 amps, then you're looking at big dollars. Unless you get them from China, and they're definitely not going to work. Light the house on fire. So we got some plantains from the neighbor. Boil those things and then fry them and put cinnamon on them. It's like eating candy. Sharky's doing good. She's got a tick disease that we think that she had when we brought her here from Manila. Because in Manila, even though she was on the 3rd floor and lived on a balcony and never went downstairs or outside or anything, just lived on the balcony by herself, she would get overrun by ticks every year. And they would wait until it was a serious problem before they would do anything about it, and then they'd give her some medicine to kill the ticks. So one of those ticks got her some type of bloodborne parasite that ticks spread, and we actually got lucky. She was chewing her tail. We took her to the vet. They gave her some ointment, and that didn't work. And then we took her to a different vet, and he did some blood work and said that her platelets were way low. And then he did another test and said that test for heartworms and this tick thing and another thing. And it came back that it was this tick thing. And he's like, normally when I diagnose this, it's too late. The dog dies. But he said it's likely that the chewing of the tail saved this dog's life because it's not showing any symptoms from the tick disease. But we caught it, and she's getting antibiotics to kill that parasite. And it's been almost a month. The antibiotics run 2 weeks, and then we took her, and the parasite was still in there, still tested positive, so they'll run another 2 weeks. We'll see how we're doing. But he said, like, the first symptom that you notice with this thing is they get a bloody nose. And he said by the time they get a bloody nose, it's pretty much done. Like, you can't save the dog. So I think we got lucky. Her numbers improved, platelets and stuff, but we're not in the normal area, and the test itself came back positive still for the parasite. So I'm thinking that's just because she had it for a while. She's a big dog, so she was able to hopefully have her for a while and survive. We'll see. She's doing good in the meantime, though. So there's your update. We got Gene's 10-year-old kid now. He's got his own room set up. He's got a PlayStation and iPad and internet and parental controls, and he's already tried to get to porn, and he doesn't sleep because he's on his iPad all night, and then he's playing PlayStation all day. So he went from a place where grandma pretty much ignored him and didn't teach him anything to a place where he's getting discipline and limiting his technology, and it's a big shock to him. But he also recognizes that he needs it, and he's not going anywhere. He wanted to leave. He's like, I want to go back to grandma's house, because he was getting rules beat down on him. That's their hiding spot right there in front of that water jug. I don't see any eggs though. He was getting rules and he didn't like it, but it was just a shock to the system. He's doing better now. He can't play with that stuff at night. No TV, no iPad. I gave him a travel book. I said, you stare at this book for 5 minutes and you'll be asleep, because his main complaint is, I play with my iPad all night because I can't sleep. No, you can't sleep because you play the iPad all night. So, doing the parent shit, which I fucking love. It's fun though. He's a good kid. He's just, if you ignore him, don't teach him anything, just let him do what he wants, this is what happens. So he's doing better than I expected, actually, as far as take his drugs away, take his technology drugs away, and you're gonna get some backlash. And he's actually doing pretty well with it. These are some type of squash, local squash, and these are what they call calamansi. I think I've talked about these before. It's the local citrus, and they don't get much bigger than this, which is cool because the tree makes a shitload of these. And then that's like a lime, and they put calamansi in anything. They have juice from calamansi and all that. So these tubes we got to use for a different project if we have one, but these are scraps made from they were making scaffolding to paint and clean up the house. So yeah, there's your update. Kuya's going home for 2 weeks, so it's going to be just us running the show, and the construction guy will be here. Our laborer, he'll be here to do projects, but we're not going to have a day-to-day guy to cut the grass and water the plants and take care of stuff. So it'll be like the real world where we have to do it all ourselves, which is bullshit. Maybe we'll get a stand-in guy. We'll see. There's always somebody looking for a job, so we'll see how this goes for a couple days, and if we need a stand-in, we'll get a stand-in. I mean, for $10 a day, why would we not get a replacement? And it's still cloudy, but we're getting some sun. We'll get them batteries charged up. Got some serious rain the other day, and enough wind to blow down a couple trees nearby. First time I've seen serious rain since we've been on this property, which is good. We needed it. The grass was crunchy when I walked on it because it was so damn dry. It's not too bad now. And then the roof never really got a good test, so I was always wondering if that son bitch is gonna leak. There's no water stains in the ceiling or anything showing me that it is, but it didn't leak, so that's always good. Still got it on my to-do list to put a water tank on this platform right here. The water tank is 13,000 pesos, so divide by 55, because that's the current exchange rate since the dollar's gone to shit. It was up to 59. So that water tank is going to go there, and then the gutters will lead to it. Oh, what I was telling you about this sink water, shower water, everything but toilets going into here. I got a pump on the way from China. See, we can still get shit, unlike you guys. There's no tariffs here, so we can actually still purchase stuff, which in a consumerist economy, based on buying, that's what you want. So anybody that thinks your president's doing you a favor, he's fucking not. Just not to get political, but you guys are fucked. But I can buy a pump from China, so I got a $10 sump pump. I'll be putting that in there, dropping it down. I got a float valve also. So then that's going to go into some pipes, and we'll feed the permanent trees with that. I'm thinking it's going to pump out way too much pressure though, so I'm going to have to get some type of something to reduce that pressure. Otherwise, it's just going to be geysers out there. So we'll see how that goes, because it's got some cutters and stainless steel impellers and all that stuff designed to chew up whatever might be in a sump, so in sand and dirt. So I think as a result of it being pretty heavy duty, it's going to pump out some pretty heavy duty water. So we'll see how that goes. No biggie. We got some fruit here. This is guava, but it's some kind of guava that pretty much sucks. It tastes like nothing. It sucks. It's not very sweet. So we've got some guava we don't even really want. And we got one, you'd think that's our biggest mango tree and it would have mango, but the one over there is not too much smaller, but it's got mango. And mango makes everything better. These guavas, I'll probably rip these out, give them to somebody if they want them or something. So there's your update. This pile of sand for concrete's getting whittled down, and I want to park the car right there in that spot. That was originally what it was for, but I can't get to it because of this pile of sand. So once that pile of sand goes away, I'll be able to park the car in the shade. So there's your ramble for the month. Big thing was the septic tank and the holding tank for the shower water and sink water. Those are big projects. And of course, everything home repair and improvement starts with a hole. We always got to dig. So those guys got a good workout, and it's been hot as a mofo. So I helped them a little bit, but you know, I'm busy going to the gym. I ain't got time to dig. I'm down about 25 pounds, so that's good. Feel good. Got another solar light here for the chickens. So it was a twofer. One there, and then there's one on top of this chicken tractor for them at night. Apparently chickens can't have darkness at night, so Kuya put, which I don't believe, but Kuya put the light here in the chicken tractor and then the light up here. So that's perfectly fine. That wasn't what I bought them for, but it's fine, perfectly fine. But these solar lights are nice. Since it was a buy one get one, I think I got half a light and half a light. So between the two, they equal one. So we used some scrap tubing for this, and that worked out fine. Those are coconut trees eventually. We'll see. These fools, man, they're eating 5 kilos of food every couple of days. So 5 kilos, you have to do the math on that. That's a shitload of food. But there's 19 of them. 18 now. We gave one away. I thought I heard one of them crowing. Kind of a weak little distant crow. But I haven't heard it since. That was 2 days ago. So we'll see. They start, if there's actually 10 roosters in there and they start crowing, they're going to get put in the pot real fast. I ain't going to be the one killing them, but I'll supervise. That's it. Can't think of nothing else. Had a big grass fire on the mountain over there. You could see it from the distance, but it didn't cause us any problems. It's just been sitting and dry. That's it. That's all you get. That's what's new here.